Hello my beautiful friends, welcome to a new video that's for explain to you why I have the plastic cover over the keyboard and why I use the keyboard with the plastic cover also to play with my original hardware. And that's because every time I upload a picture regarding my PCs, my original PCs, I receive a question, comments regarding why the plastic cover on the keyboard. Okay, I know that disturb you this, and it's quite normal, yes. But permit me, my friends, to teach you what has happened because it's historical. Okay, well, here we have a keyboard of the middle 80s of the M24 is a particular standard, okay, of the connection. Here we have a keyboard of the early 90s, okay, with a 5-DIN connector, okay. So 30 years old, almost 25 years old. No, sorry, 35 years old, almost 30 years old. Okay, sorry. Time passes. What has happened, my friends? Well, at the very beginning, I used the keyboard in a normal way, as everyone, okay? There was a moment in the middle 90s, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember very well if it was with the 486 DX2 or with the first Pentium that I have bought. Anyway, there was a moment in which the motherboard of all the PC passed from this standard 5-DIN to the PS2, okay? So what I did, it was to buy a new keyboard PS2, like this one. For example, this one is from the Acer, okay, with this connector here. Okay, can you see it? Okay, perfect. If I'm not wrong, I was playing the Formula One Grand Prix Championship, and with the new PC, the game was faster, was good, was nice. And so with this new keyboard PS2, uh, I discovered a problem pressing 3 buttons in a row that's necessary for that game. For example, when you play Formula One Grand Prix, these two are this is the accelerator, the brake, left, right, and then you must shift with the spacebar. So there's a moment, for example, when you are on turn, accelerating, turning, that you have to change the gear. So in this moment, you are pressing 3 buttons in a row. And with that PS2 keyboard, I noticed that the command was not taken, but a beep instead of it. And so I was very scared. I thought that all the keyboards with the new standard PS2 had this kind of big problem. I said, oh, this is not possible. In these modern days, it's very difficult to find a game where you have to press 3 buttons at the same time. Because for example, also the FPS, you use the mouse to turn, to fire, and then the keyboard maybe to move, but okay, you are using both adapter. The mouse is here. So I was very scared. I said, wait a minute. This is a very big problem. I must play Formula One Grand Prix. I was not sure that. I thought that all the PS2 keyboard were, as I found, I tried another keyboard of a friend of mine and had the same issue. So I thought that all the PS2 keyboard could have that problem. Maybe it was not true. Maybe later keyboard change. I don't know. The thing that I did was to search an adapter very fast, and I found this adapter. Okay, I found this adapter that connected to the 5-DIN permit me to connect my old keyboard to modern PC. Well, this keyboard has already some years of using, so it was dirty, and quite dirty. I always protected it when the PC was off, but using it without a plastic cover was dirty, and so I decided to clean it. And to clean it, my friends, was a very big effort. I have removed each button, cleaned each one. When I have finished 2 days of cleaning, I say, I will never clean this keyboard again in my life. And I discovered that placing a plastic cover, I was able to play anyway. Today, after 30 years, after 20 years, 25 years, my friends, it is a strange for me to press the button without the plastic, because it's normal for me to use the keyboard in this way. And so, my friends, I have continued to port this keyboard to modern PC. Still very few months ago, years ago, there was still the PS2 on the modern PC, and I had this keyboard on my modern PC. I moved this keyboard again to the old PC only when I have decided to start the Marco Plays Those Games channel, my friends. Let me show you my keyboard of the modern PC. I don't place a cover on it. This is only 2-3 years of using. Look, there's no more the A. The S is gone. The keyboard is dirty, but you cannot see that. This is new. This is new, as I have cleaned it. Okay, this could sound strange, my friends, but it's also true that without this keyboard now, after 30 years, could not be here working well as it works, considering that I have used it since the early 90s continuously. This is not a keyboard that I have taken in 1995, placed in a closet, and then retaken today. This is a keyboard that has 30 years of using. And this is almost true. Okay, I don't use very often this PC, but I'm using this PC very often. Very often. And so I understand that you disagree. But you must think that in the middle 90s, I was very scared to do not be able to play Formula 1 Grand Prix anymore due to PS2 connection. To be honest, today also with the PS2, with the USB keyboard and PS2, playing with those boxes, sometimes there are problem with the three buttons, pressing three buttons in a row. For example, playing Grand Prix circuit, there are sometimes you cannot change the gear. With modern PC, I mean. With this keyboard, you have not the problem. You can press 4 or 5 buttons. And that's the reason so why this is covered. Because I was scared to lose my keyboard. I was scared. I thought I must live with this keyboard. I don't know for how many years. Today, my modern PC, I use a USB. It's not a problem. I change it after 2-3 years. It cost 10 euros. But my friends, in the 90s, in the 80s, the keyboard was not so cheap. To buy a new keyboard require money, much more than today. Today you can decide to change the keyboard when you want, but this keyboard was as a price. So I have cleaned it. It was working very well. And I decided to keep it with me for a long time. I didn't know how much long. And I decided to protect it. I hope that now maybe you disagree anyway with me, but you have more details about my decision. Thank you.